This is Philippe, the Christmas ornament. He accidentally got thrown out with the Christmas tree. Now he's trying to get home. At least my beautiful red cap is still perfectly clean, Philippe says. What a relief. As long as his red cap is spotless, he can still fulfill his dream to be the most special ornament on the tree. During his journey home, Philippe has faced great dangers and made some new friends. There's Carl, the one-armed construction worker, and Sir Edward's postal. Together, they face a difficult obstacle. They must cross a giant swamp to reach the big city. There, they will find a wizard who can use Sir Edward's magic to send Philippe home. And help is on the way. Up in the sky is an action figure flying right towards them. Her name is Dive Bomb Debbie, and she rides the wind with a wondrous green parachute. "Move! Move!" she cries. She crashes into Philippe and his friends and lifts them way up into the air. They land on a branch high up in a tree. "What part of move did you not understand?" Debbie asks. "I'm a secret agent, and I have no time for civilians." "What's that?" Philippe asks, pointing off in the distance. Dark, billowing storm clouds are coming right for them. A strong gust of wind catches Debbie's open parachute and lifts her off her feet. There is a loud crash. "Help!" Debbie cries. Her parachute is all tangled up in a branch. She dangles there, like a Christmas ornament. Before Philippe and his friends can help her, the storm clouds start spitting out little balls of ice. A piece of ice smacks Philippe in the head. The ball bounces off, and the ice is covered in red. Philippe realizes in horror that the red paint is from his beautiful hat. "I've got to get out of here," Philippe says, "before my hat gets ruined." But then, what about Debbie? "Guys," she shouts, "get me down from here." What is Philippe to do? Before Philippe even realizes it, he shouts to Debbie, "We're coming!" Carl and Philippe quickly help Debbie unstrap herself from her parachute. "We did it!" Carl cries excitedly. "Boys," Debbie says, "we're not out of the woods yet." A soccer ball-sized piece of hail is heading straight for them. The huge ball of ice is about to crush them. "Get on my back," Debbie orders. Philippe and his friends obey, and she dive bombs right off the branch. Behind them, the giant piece of hail smashes the branch to bits. They land inside a hole in the tree. They are safe from the ice storm. Philippe looks around the nook, which is filled with popsicle sticks, paper clips, and half-eaten gummy bears. "Hello?" a matronly voice cries. "Is someone there?" The voice belongs to a plastic orange bug. She sits on top of a plastic stand and stares at them with her big yellow eyes. "My name is Mrs. McPositive," the plastic bug says with a hearty chuckle. "I'm a candy dispenser 2000. At least I used to be. You see, I have no more candy to dispense." You should come to the big city with us, Carl says. They have lots of candy there. Why, I would love to, Mrs. McPositive replies. And would you look at that? The storm's broken. The four of them climb outside and stare at the swamp. It's now covered in slippery ice. The tall towers of the big city gleam in the distance. How are we supposed to get across this? Philippe asks. It's too slippery. Don't worry, everyone, Mrs. McPositive assures them. When things look down, you can always look up. And just then, Dive Bomb Debbie's parachute lands right in front of them. Construction Carl stares at it and smiles. I have an idea, he says, and off he goes to get some more materials. From over an icy hill it comes. A billowing parachute catches the wind, pulling Philippe and his friends on a sled built out of popsicle sticks. The sled is held together with paper clips, elastic bands, and gummy bears. Debbie pulls on the parachute strap, steering around soda bottles, old tires, and a broken toaster as they slide along the ice. I can see it, Philippe cries. I can see the big city. Philippe, we've got to slow down, Carl shouts. We're going too fast. 3 popsicle sticks snap off. They hit the ice and splinter into a dozen pieces. The sled is falling apart. Everybody, grab hold of a parachute strap, Debbie orders. They grip the parachute tight. The wind blows the parachute upwards just as the sled falls apart. Popsicle sticks, paper clips, and gummy bears fly everywhere. The wind carries them higher and higher, and they drift amongst the gleaming towers that reach for the heavens. They've reached the big city. Now Philippe can find a wizard to send him home.